But most importantly about today, it is Michelle's reception. And I'm gonna do like the whole TikTok thing. I love this so much. She's trying to give Veronica Lake. Oh, I love the sign. Shoes are on! But you guys might remember, I did get Crumbl. Happy Vlogmas day 4? 5? No, it's 4. Vlogmas day 4. Yeah. Anyways, just got done at Target. We got a couple more holiday decor pieces. We got our fresh wreath. I'm so excited about that one. And then I got like one more little tree. Trevor has the bag of stuff because he's gonna head home, and I'm actually heading to go get us Crumbl because today's the last day to actually get this week's flavors, and they look so fucking good. But most importantly about today, it is Michelle's reception. So the second I get home, I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna do my makeup as soon as I get home because Trevor needs the bedroom. He's gonna be taking a nap beforehand and stuff, and if I wait till he's done taking a nap, I'm not gonna have good light to do my makeup. So I'm just gonna have to kind of do my base the way I did it for the wedding so that it's like super long lasting and it doesn't like deteriorate since I'm doing my makeup 4 hours before we're even gonna leave. But I might take advantage of it in that case and just like film a video downstairs. I was hoping to have our tree by the next time I filmed a video downstairs, but we're not gonna do that until next week. Trevor and I never get the tree in the first week of December because we just know ourselves, we know our limitations. We are not the greatest about watering it, so we never want to go too early because we don't want a dry tree. And also we leave our Christmas decor up through New Year's, sometimes like a week after New Year, because we put it up late. Like I would love to put up the decor November 1st, but Trevor is adamant that you do not put up Christmas decor before Thanksgiving. And then at that point I just like wait a couple days, because if like we're already waiting to put up Christmas decor, I just want to do it for day 1 of Vlogmas. So because we do it later to get like more time with it, we usually leave it up for a little while. So we don't want to get the tree too early because like I said, we don't want a dry tree in the house. We don't want that fire hazard. But yeah, anyways, like I said, it is Michelle's reception later tonight. So we're getting ready together, makeup and then hair. And for the hair, I'm like kind of nervous about it. I want to do that like Hollywood glam waves with like the big swooping side part and stuff. I have some like hair clips that I hope I remembered where I put them that I plan to wear. And then the last vlog you guys saw the dress I picked. I styled it with you guys, but you guys will obviously see that again today. And you guys, if Trevor and I did Christmas cards, we should take it tonight because I have that red dress that I'm wearing and then Trevor's wearing a green suit. So it's gonna like look so Christmassy. And actually Michelle and I were joking because Nate is also in a green suit and then Michelle is in white, and we were like laughing that the 4 of us need to take like a holiday photo together because it'll look so themed. But yeah, super excited about tonight. It's gonna be a great time, but for right now we're gonna kick off our day with some cookies. So back home, just want to show you guys what I stopped at Target for. Just needed some lashes for tonight and then some tape, because if you guys saw It's a few vlogs back, I can't remember. I got that like thing on TikTok that holds the wrapping paper, like you clip it onto your table, and then it's also a tape dispenser. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys will see it in a little bit when I go to wrap the presents. Yes, Spartacus is drinking water, sorry about that noise. Yeah, I need some tape for that. And then I got another Christmas tree. Got this like white kind of iridescent one. Super pretty. This one was just like $5 in that little front section at Target. And then we got Crumbl. We're not gonna eat these until like we get back tonight. It's gonna be like our little dessert that we're looking forward to, but chocolate chip for Trevor. This one is the gingerbread cookie. I'm so excited to try that. Actually, all three of these flavors I am so excited about, but gingerbread, lemon crinkle, and you guys, I don't know what it is about Crumbl, but they do fruit and citrus cookies so good. And then this is an Andes mint one, and Trevor loves Andes, so I'll definitely be splitting that one with him. But yeah, those are the flavors I got, and then by the time this is up, there's new flavors this week. We're doing our makeup. The only thing I'm not gonna finish is lips. I'm just gonna wait till right before we leave to do lips, but I'll put on a temporary lip because I think I'm gonna film a video since I already, you know, have all the makeup on. But there's, I can't find this photo. I'm so sad. Also, this is so high. But there's a photo, like an inspo photo that I had on my old phone and I forgot to transfer it to my new phone. I can't find it on Pinterest, but I have it in my head. If I can find it, I'll put a picture on the screen of like the inspo for my shadow. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of be following that, but in more red tones since my dress is very red. We are gonna do my makeup because Trevor wants to come up here for a nap, so I told him to wait an hour. But I'm gonna start with e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer just to smooth everything out. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get the brows shaped. It's the Got To Be Brow and Edges wand. And I mentioned this before, but I use this product in particular before I do my base because it will pull up my foundation. So I do it before so that I don't ruin my base. And then also if like it dries on my face and I put foundation over where it dried, it'll like clump in that area. So always do this first, and then I have to wipe it off, like whatever product is left above, so that again it doesn't clump. So I have that on, and then because we're doing makeup so early, I'm gonna go in with the Hydro Grip primer from Milk so that everything just sticks. And then you're gonna rub it in until the primer feels nice and tacky. Little quick step that I do when I want my makeup to last really, really long is in between primer and foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and powder down. Guys, I'm so excited for tonight. Like I had mentioned before, I helped out a little bit with some of the planning for this, and like, I already know what's coming. There's gonna be tacos, there's gonna be cigars. I am ready for it, I'm here for it. I'm gonna make Trevor drive home so I can have fun. So for makeup, I'm gonna use the same base stuff. I'm gonna adjust you guys because this is getting out of control. I'm gonna use the exact same base stuff that I used for the wedding. This is gonna be a little bit dark, but we're gonna live with it. This is the Dior Forever foundation. I really loved this. It lasted so well at the wedding. I know it's dark. We're gonna work with it. I realized I never showed you guys what I got yesterday at Ulta, but I'm gonna use it today, so you guys will see. Yeah, sorry about last night's vlog. I just kind of like dropped off. When I'm working with a color that's like off, you want to like drag it all the way up into your ear and stuff. Why is this so blue? Hold on, that's better-ish. Now I'm green. What is up with the coloring on this right now? Whatever. Yeah, when I'm working with a color that's off, just drag it into my ears. That's what I did at the wedding, and you guys saw my face wasn't like super obvious that it was a different color. Wow, this dries really fast. Shit. But also too, like once obviously I put on all of my concealer and everything, it blends really nicely. Okay, let me see if I can adjust you guys. This is driving me crazy right now. Now I'm hot. Makeup is a sport, you guys. Going in with concealer, and I'm gonna let this dry for a second. want it to get a little bit thick. Then while that is drying, I'm gonna finish up my brows. Taking the Kosas Air Brow, I use the color dark brown. Just gonna kind of fill in a little bit. Then this adds like another layer of hold as well. Going in with the NYX brow pen in ash brown, I'm just gonna like fill in a couple hair like strokes in a couple of sparse areas. I don't want to go overboard with this. I still want my brows to look very like wispy and kind of natural for the most part. Like, we're not trying to do 2016 block brows. It's all supposed to look like hair. I feel like all my makeup is drying really fast right now. Blend out the concealer, and see, like, it looks a lot better even just with concealer alone. Like, it's not so obvious that the foundation's so dark, and that's like how I prefer to be. I'd rather go a little bit darker on the foundation because I really don't like to look washed out on camera. I need to contour. I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. I like this one for contouring because it's a true cool brown, and this one is in the shade F14. So I'm gonna put on the hand to warm it up a little bit. Just start out with a little bit. Little goes a long way. And I'm gonna do like the whole TikTok thing where you come down like that. We'll blend it, don't worry, but just kind of like pulls everything, and then underneath and around. I'm going a little bit deeper right now and more defined because, again, I am doing this very early, so I don't want to have to touch up much before we leave. I haven't like fully blended it yet, but you guys can see the difference and how it just kind of changes the face shape. This side has the contour and that like little trendy kind of swoop that comes down by the mouth, and then this side doesn't. Do you guys see the difference there? So do the same to the other side. And the reason why I put on my hand and warm it up is because it makes it more blendable, and then you also end up actually using like less product than like swiping it on your face, because you're only picking up a little bit at a time, so you're really just using what you need. Why? I'm gonna do something I rarely ever do. I'm gonna go in with a contour powder and see if I can fix that. I don't understand. It's like always when the makeup is important, that's when you're running into the most problems. I know this looks intense, but don't forget, I always go over like the whole thing with my face powder, and it just blends it all. Do you guys remember these kinds of brushes? This is very 2016 to get that like really sharp contour. Those cheekbones are really popping right now. A little bit much, in my opinion. So, like I said, gonna go over it all with some face powder. I love this Fenty Pro Filter one. It's so good, you guys. Definitely get the T-zone, and I'm just gonna push it into the skin and then blend the cheek area just so that, see? Now it doesn't look as intense as this side, so let's go for this side. I don't like an intense contour anymore. Definitely have matured out of that. Like, I'm not trying to look insane, I'm just trying to enhance, you know? So that's enough on the face for right now. Let's get into the shadow, which makes me a little bit nervous because I can't find my reference photo. We're going from memory over here, but I'm gonna use the Joseph Colors Blushing Berries palette just to start with. I'm gonna go all over with the lightest pink just to kind of lay down a base here. Almost want to go straight into the cranberry, but I really should lay down a different color before that. So I'm gonna take the second one, and we're just gonna buff it into the crease and then blend it upward, just so that the red when we go in won't be so intense. We have like a little bit of a reddish color already laid down to transition. Now I'm gonna go in with this bright cranberry color, taking a denser crease brush. You'll really tap it out because red can be hard to work with. This is like one of those things where it's like we are gonna work in layers because I don't want to put too much and have a ton of fallout or anything like that. I'm gonna concentrate most of the color on the outside and then brush it inward. So lay down the color. This is a clean brush. Just gonna blend it out just a little bit. Taking the Natasha Denona bronze palette. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut my contour a little bit. I don't want to go all the way in. Just right underneath the cheekbones is where I want to cut. Let that sit there for a little bit. Oh my god, there's so much powder everywhere. Back to my eyes. I am gonna take a concealer. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics one. It didn't really matter. I just kind of grabbed the first one. Taking a concealer brush. I'm gonna pull some concealer off. This is like very 2016. We're gonna cut the crease, but just half, not going all the way back, just cutting about half of it. Like, I love 2016 makeup for events and stuff because it just looks so put together, but for like daily life, I can't believe we were doing that. We were like fucking cutting our creases, doing those like crazy block brows. It was just a bit much, guys. It was a lot. Going into the Natasha Denona palette, I need to figure out which color I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna do Silk right here from the palette. Just using my finger, I'm gonna press it on right on that lid space. Letting the oils from my skin make that really intense. And then going in with a detail brush, some setting spray. I'll wet the brush, pick up that color again, and pack it on. And like get all the way up to that crease line that we just made. Gonna pop into the other side of this and pick up, what was the one that, I think it's Alloy, and I'm just going to lightly press that over top, give it a little bit more intensity. God, I haven't done a makeup look this intense in a long time, because even for Michelle's wedding, she wanted us to stay like fairly neutral and stuff, so I wasn't going like too hardcore, but for the party, I really just wanted to do something really fun. So I'm going back into the Blushing Berries. I'll pick up this red again and run it along this crease, kind of resharpen it and then blend it up. Going back into the red with the crease brush we were using before. Gonna blend that edge so that's not such a hard transition. That's one side done. I told Trevor, I'm like, it's gonna take me an hour to do my makeup. He was like, what? I'm like, this is why. All these steps. Exactly why. Can't believe I used to do my makeup like this multiple times per week back in the day. Even when I'm filming a video, I don't put in this much effort. It's like, what can I get away with on camera? I'm getting so hungry. I haven't eaten yet. I have my leftover pizza from last night. One of the scariest things always is going under your eyes with red, but I'm gonna take the red and the transition color to soften it. Run that underneath. I know a lot of people are scared to work with pinks and reds around their eyes because it can make you look kind of sickly, but it's definitely one of those where you just need to finish it off with like the right things and it'll be fine. I'm having an allergic reaction. Oh my gosh, this hasn't happened in forever. I was allergic to red shadow when I was a teenager, then it seemed to go away, but I'm like, do you guys see this little bump? It's not itchy or anything. Hopefully that'll just go away. I'm not gonna stress over it because I'm sure if I stress it'll get worse. For lashes, I bought these Wild and Wispy ones from Eylure. Because the cost of lashes is insane right now. Well, also too, my Target isn't carrying any single ones, or like the single lashes that they are carrying are like the mink ones or like the faux mink ones, and they're like $8 a pop. So I got this one. It was $10 for the 3. I didn't need 3, but whatever. I'm sure I'll end up needing more lashes at a different time. Laid the glue down. Okay, so while that glue is drying, let me take this off. And then let's do liner. I'm gonna tight line. And I feel like when it comes to these kinds of like really intense looks, especially ones with like color like this, it's the liner that really like pulls it in. So very important step here. This is just a tight line so that the gaps aren't too bad when I put on the lashes. I'm gonna do a winged liner. I'm gonna start small. I have no problem doing a big wing with this, but we're gonna start small because, you know, you can always go bigger. So I'm just looking straight. I don't want to look down. I'm gonna look straight because I do have a little bit of a hood to my eyes. So I want to make the shape when my eyes are relaxed, and then when I like connect it all together, it'll kind of look like a bat wing if I close my eyes. Like, do you guys see how there's like a little bit of like it goes down right there? Just gonna connect that. And this one's more of a mini bat wing because this wing isn't like too big. Hopefully I can match this. I don't have a lot of faith. Okay, actually, wings came out pretty good. I don't want to keep messing with them. I say that as I go to mess with it a little bit more, but like No, these are good. These are perfect. So much went wrong on my base, but I'm so glad that the liner went right. I'm also, like, I have another bump here. This one's still here. I'm reacting to something. But like I said, we're gonna stay calm so it hopefully doesn't get any worse. Going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on both the top and the bottom, just to prep for lashes. Pop these on. Coming in from above, center it. I'm shaking so much because I've had caffeine and no food today. And this feels so dangerous. Let that sit for a second and we found the other side. But the glue is perfect right now. It literally is like acting like a straight up sticker. Then I'm gonna push up this side. It's nice and lifted. Going back in with the mascara to blend. Wow. Lashes are done. God, they make such a difference. Do you see what I mean? Like, even though it's very colorful, the lashes and the liner kind of just like pull it in and really finish it. So I'm gonna use this one. This is the Retrograde highlighter from Ofra. I'm just gonna go into the lighter side. I don't need that purple. I'm just gonna highlight that inner corner. Look at the difference that it just like finishes off the eye. Moving on to blush, I'm gonna layer the blush using the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Love. Do two. God, look how beat up this thing is. I need a new one. But let's blend this a little bit on the forehead, on the chin. We're gonna set this really well. Oh shit, I forgot I had wanted to set the blush, the Sephora Collection Blush and Sweet Pea. I'm just gonna go over really quickly all the areas that we pop some blush on just to keep it lasting, and then I'll touch this up before we leave. I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlight Powder. This is in Peach Lights. So random. I haven't used this in so long, but this is like perfect for what I want. Just gonna press it on. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Such an underrated highlight. If they still make it, I don't even know if they do. Just gonna kind of make it kind of wintry by putting a little bit elsewhere. And then I'm gonna really set this makeup. Using some powder onto my blush. I'm just gonna press it all in, avoiding the highlight though, because I don't want to like mattify that. We are locking this makeup in. Well, I'm gonna call it here for right now. Like I said, I am gonna put on a temporary lip while I film so I don't look so washed out, but I'll show you guys what lip I'm using a little bit later when I finish getting ready. But we're gonna go downstairs and wrap Michelle's present so that Trevor can have the room to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna do my hair until like 4:30 or so, because like I know I need a decent amount of time to do it because it's a very new hairstyle for me, but I also like don't want to do it so early that it falls out. I mean, my hair is bleached, it holds curls pretty well, but sometimes it's finicky, sometimes it doesn't. Like, it depends on like the type of curl and the type of curler that I use. So since these are smoother curls and I am brushing them out, that's like part of the process, I don't want to go too early, but I also want to give myself enough time. Anyways, okay, so that's it for the makeup for right now. We're just gonna wear this for a little bit. I am gonna be doing like a deep red lip. It's the same lip that I wore on Thanksgiving. I love that lipstick so much. Yeah, that'll be what'll finish off this look. But like I said, let's go work on wrapping Michelle's present now. So I'm wrapping Michelle and Nate's present. I explained in the last vlog, we did get them something like on their wedding day, but we just decided to get like a couple small things off of the registry because we didn't want to show up empty-handed to the reception. So I got her, it was like a sifter set. I'll put a picture on the screen because obviously I'm not going to undo all of this. And then it was like a little apron set, so I thought it would be like a cute little baking themed gift. So that's what's in there. I'm so excited. It's like my first gift that I'm wrapping of the season, even though it's not like a Christmas gift. I'm still so excited to wrap in December. I need to clean off the coffee table. It's a little crazy right now because I need to set up my new wrapping station with my new little wrapping paper holders. I'm so excited for this. So here are my little wrapping paper clamps, and then on the side it has a little spot for a tape dispenser. There it is. Little tape dispenser. I specifically got this one with the intent of using it for both Christmas and as the wrapping paper for the wedding gift, because I think it still definitely looks very wedding. It's gonna end up looking very winter when I'm done with it, which is fine. Michelle loves Christmas, so I don't think she'll be offended if the present looks a little Christmassy. But so here's how these little guys work. I need to push out the drawers just a little bit so that we can, oh, that one's too far. Like how I'm explaining this, like I've used this before. I have not. So I think you just pop in one side and then clamp it down. That'll let you know where the other side goes. Pop that in. Open it up. Okay, let's fix these. Oh my God. I'm gonna be a wrapping monster this season. I'm so excited about this. Stop your shit. Here we go, you guys. I'm so excited about this. Ah! I love this so much. Like, I love this so much. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Do I want to do a flap? Nah. Scissors are over here. Can I take them out? I want to pull this all the way out. Done. Yes. It's like the nicest fucking paper. Definitely reserving this paper for like the nice presents. I was about to be like, where's my tape? I know where the tape is. That's very easy. It's right here. This is the greatest thing ever. Have you guys ever seen a wrapping contraption bring so much joy to someone? Oh man. Pull it nice and tight. Oh my God, that was perfect. That was a perfect length. I'm gonna do a little tuck just so that we don't have a raw edge peeking out. Honestly, like when it comes to Christmas wrapping, I don't go this intense with like the tucking in raw edges and stuff. Like at that point, it's like a balance between making it look nice but also being efficient. But for a wedding gift, I'm pulling out all the stops here. We are going over every single edge. We're pulling everything as tight as fucking possible. Now these edges might be a little bit long. Tempted to cut them, but it's fine. It'll work. I don't care about using extra pieces of tape on a gift like this. Like usually with Christmas presents, I'm like trying to use as little tape as possible. But again, for a wedding gift, this is about aesthetics. We're gonna make it look absolutely perfect and stunning. This is gonna be one of my masterpieces. Who invented these things? Cause like I need to send them a thank you card. Like, I've never had something that has made such a positive impact on wrapping. She's good, she's lovely, stunning. So I'm gonna have to use the giant burlap one. I'm really upset about this. I did not want to because I wanted to save this for Christmas, but I just couldn't find any good ribbon at Target. So this is how I usually measure it. If I was going to use one long piece to wrap around the present and do a bow, I use the longest side of the present and then I just pull it through and I count 7 times through. Since I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna make the bow separately. I am gonna count, I think it's like 5 times through. So this is 1, bring it over, 2, bring it over, 5. Please go around correctly. If not, I'm gonna use this to create the bow. Okay, no, I'm gonna use this to create the bow. I guess I do need to do the full 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, I should have done this the other way. This should go the other way. Just kidding. I'm gonna do the twist at the top so that the bow I add to this can like be tied directly on. Pull that tight. There we go. Create a half loop. That's a little bit big. Let's do maybe this. Yeah, that's perfect. I would love to know if this is anyone's first time seeing me wrap a present. Like if you're like newer and what your reaction is to how intense I am. Like seriously, send me your presents if you don't want to wrap presents for Christmas. I love it. It's like an art for me. If anyone wants a tutorial on this, I can do one, just not right now. I'll do that like when I'm wrapping a bunch of Christmas presents, but okay. Well, so we got the knot. Left this. It's so funny. The first Christmas Trevor and I had that we like actually were going to each other's families and stuff. I was prepping with him knowing that I was going to his family's thing, and I saw him like
wrapping presents. Just so awful. Tape all around. It horrified me because like my sister and I, and then like I guess my dad back in the day are like, we're really prideful wrappers. Like wrapping is like a thing for us. So like watching Trevor like literally run scotch tape around the diameter of a present, like it literally sent me off a wall. And I stopped him and I was like, I will wrap all the presents. Do not touch any more presents. So he does a thing sometimes now where for my presents, because I can't wrap my own presents, the ones that he gives me, he will try to do an awful job. Just like, because it's funny. So I left out the 2 at the bottom here so I could just tie it right onto here, and then I can tuck the edges in if I don't want them to be seen. But that's why I didn't want this to be the top side, because I wouldn't be able to loop it through. So that's why I had to like reverse that. Dunning. Okay. If you watched my fall haul vlog, I showed you guys these like filler flowers and plants from Sola Wood Flowers. So I'm gonna put a couple sprigs of these, just tuck it right underneath. So I just wanted to do one side. I don't even need to put a card on this. Michelle's gonna know. But there's the present. So pretty. Whenever I'm wrapping stuff and Trevor's like, just put it in a bag, I give him the dirtiest. I get so pissed when he says that. I'm like, I'm not putting it in a bag. Are you out of your mind? I'm gonna take down my wrapping station. Won't need that for a couple more weeks, but that was a fun little test run. I have a feeling that this is gonna be like the longest vlog of Vlogmas, between the getting ready, wrapping this, and then like also I haven't even like filmed anything for tonight. And I haven't filmed my hair tutorial. Wow, this one's gonna be a beast to edit. So if you guys were missing the long vlogs, this one's it. I don't know at what point my camera automatically stopped recording because I've been so intensely working on this and just letting the camera run, but we're all good here. Here's the tag. It's a little bit hidden, but they'll find it. I love it. It looks so good. So I'm eating and I've been generously giving him pieces of crust, and first off, he started way over there and he's inched his way. And right now he is sitting next to me huffing and stomping his paws, demanding more pizza. Sir, that is very rude. That is super rude. You're very handsome, but that's rude. Time for hair. I'm not entirely confident on this. First time I've ever tried these kinds of waves, but fingers crossed. I'm just gonna brush out my hair really quick. I have my hair curler going. I'm gonna use the wand today since I want them to be very polished. So this is, I think, a 1-inch barrel. I did dry shampoo last night so that my hair would have like some grit to it and stuff. I'm gonna do some again right now so that we can get some volume, and also I'm gonna do a deep side part here. And then I never showed you guys from Ulta. One thing, it was just 2 things. One thing was the Kula Sunless Hand Moisturizer. That was just a refill, but I also got this Hot Toddy Before Ironing Heat Protected Mist. And this one can be used dry or wet. I saw it on TikTok. I'm so sorry, I forgot like the girl that I saw it from, but okay, let's go ahead and brush out. And then we're gonna do deep side part. Already feeling it. Feeling this vibe. I am actually gonna take these sections up like that. Take a teasing brush, tease back here a little bit, drop it down, tease, so that we can get that really good swoop. But okay. Start curling the hair. I've watched a bunch of tutorials last night on TikTok, and it was like no one could decide on what direction to go for this, like if you curl back or front. I'm gonna keep curling front because that was like what instinct told me I need to put on the heat protectant. Hello. That's just instinctually, it feels like curl towards the front. That's what I'm gonna do. Get this all on there. So essentially what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna curl everything forward. I think this one I might curl back so it kind of sweeps up like that. I don't have pins to pin curl anything, so once I release it, I'm gonna let it sit in my hand for a second to cool. Then I'm just gonna gently release it and let everything sit as tight as possible until the whole head feels like it's cool. Then I'm gonna brush through. I'm telling you this because I'm gonna really need to concentrate for this, so we're just gonna time lapse through. But yeah, that is the plan. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and start
now, because now I have less than an hour to do my hair, finish my lips, and also get changed and walk Spartacus. So we are on a crunch now. Just like that, and I just curled it away, didn't I? I meant to curl it in. Well, maybe the front pieces I'll curl away, but everything else curling in now. Really quick note in here, I should have clipped my hair up. On the other side, I'm gonna clip it up and go in layers. I don't know why I did this. I just made this way harder on myself than it had to be. All right, back to the time lapse. So hair is curled. I am not going to touch any of this for right now. I want all this set, so we're just gonna spray it on with some hairspray. I'm gonna let it chill while I go try to find the hair clips that I'm supposed to wear with this shoot. So while I'm still letting everything cool, I'm just touching up highlight. It's really truly the only thing on my face that needed touching up. I'm just gonna use the Rare Beauty lip liner to line my lip. Then the Vice Urban Decay lipstick. This is like Urban Decay Bond something. Oh no. Makeup is done. Let's do the hair. So I'm gonna let this out. Oh. Hello. It's fine. We're brushing everything out. Where's my brush? Please come out good. I feel like I should have curled it in. Shit, I'm gonna redo it. There we go. There we go. That's what I, you know, this swoop, that's what we were aiming for. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool, but I'll brush out the rest. I'm 100% using the wrong brush for this. I do want to acknowledge that I know that, but this is the only brush that I have. If I had thought this through, I would have bought like a wood paddle brush or something. I'm so sad I can't find, like I got these like jeweled bobby pins to like pin this side back with, and I can't find them. I'm so sad right now. I don't remember where I put them, but I remember my thought process as I put them away. I was like, I'm gonna put these here because I want to make sure that like they go somewhere that they're gonna stay safe and secure. So they're somewhere safe and secure. I just don't know where that is. Oh my God, this actually came out really nice. I need a little bit of oil in the front, but into it. Yes, okay, this needs, brush that out, then zhuzh it up. It's a little fluffier. I wanted smoother, but you know what? I was limited by my abilities, but I'm happy with it so far. Okay, so this side's done. She's old Hollywood, you guys. Okay, let me brush out the other side. This side I hope comes out better because it's been sitting for longer. Wow, and I've got time to spare, so we're gonna go walk Spartacus and then I'll finish getting dressed. I really want to figure out where the hell my hair clips are. It's gonna drive me up a wall. She's trying to give Veronica Lake or whatever her name is, but it's an attempt. Okay, I am going to, like I said, go with Trevor to walk Spartacus, then get dressed, and then we're out of here. So here's the look for tonight. Got the hair and the makeup. Oh, you guys can't even see the makeup. Then dress is Opali. If you guys missed, I think it was 2 vlogs ago where it was help me pick out my dress for tonight. And then shoes are from Ego Shoes. They're like Jimmy Choo dupes. So yeah, I just have a jacket and a purse and then we're all set. Oh, it turned out so nice. Got the taco station. Oh, I love the sign. Vlogmas. You're backlit, but I'm like trying to find your face. There you go. There it is. There she is. There's Vlogmas.
Are you gonna edit tonight?
No, I'm 2 days ahead. I'm not insane. You know how I go. We're back from the reception. Spartacus is eating. Going after it. We love it. But you guys might remember I did get Crumbl. Also, I don't feel so great. I had 2 cigars. We did get Crumbl. So, like I said, we've got gingerbread, lemon crinkle, and Andes. And then Trevor's got his chocolate chip in here. First one is the gingerbread. Oh man, that's good. Do you like gingerbread cookies?
No, I never have. Thank you though.
Alright. Fire.
Okay, 16-year-old. Are you gonna start dabbing it up too?
I've always had fire.
Yeah. Today.
Admittedly, the second cigar might have been a mistake, but I wanted to try it. I feel like I'm fighting for my life right now. Lemon crinkle. Also too, while we were gone, Spartacus knocked off the pillows and burrowed into a part of the couch that didn't have any blanket on it. Trevor was not happy.
What?
I was talking about how you were happy that Spark burrowed, or like, got to a part of the couch without any blankets on it.
Yeah, that might have been a little my fault too.
Wow, that's good. I was talking to Michelle towards the end of the party, and I was like, oh my god, we have Crumbl at home, and she told me she's tried all these, and she said all the flavors were good. Lastly is the Andes. This is like one I need to clear out the lemon before I can have the Andes.
Is the lemon one just so fire that you don't want any other ones?
Trevor, don't be an asshole.
Okay.
You're mocking me by saying fire. Oh my god. My hands smell so thick with cigar. Oh. Trevor, you're gonna like the Andes one.
Nice.
Oh shit, that's good. Alright. Well, we're tired, but we're still gonna watch a movie, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here because it's technically Vlogmas day, whatever the next day of Vlogmas is, so we'll see you guys in the morning in tomorrow's video. Look at my hair. You guys see this? Like, she's done. She's done for the night.